is up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be reacting to the 24 hours of the Nürburgring Explained. I'm excited to get into this one because I'm starting to, if you've been watching like my videos on endurance racing, you will know that I'm trying to get into it. So I feel like this video is going to be good for me. So let's just get straight into it. But before we do that, make sure you subscribe. Over half of you that watch my videos still not subscribed. Just hit the bell. It takes 2 seconds. And if you'd like to become a member on this channel and receive exclusive perks, you can also do that by hitting the join button down below. Right, let's go.
The 24 Hours of Nürburgring is one of the greatest races.
Look at those cars. I love it. Sorry, me just geeking out there.
Opened in the 1920s, the Nürburgring is located in the small town of Nürburgring, Germany. Arguably, the Nürburgring is the most famous circuit in the world, and the cars competing in the 24-hour endurance race will compete on the most difficult layout of the track, the Nordschleife. This layout consists of a staggering
170 corners. No.
up the 25.3
You gotta be
kilometer
shitting
track.
me.
That's 15.7 miles for those using that system. Hypothetically, during this race, you could see 2 cars battling for the win in their class. But simultaneously, while they're doing this, they're having to navigate around slower cars. And on top of that, they're also having to think about faster cars behind in a position for their
there's
class
like so
win.
much
That's
going
one of
on.
the beauties of endurance racing, and that's very much apparent here at the 24
Which is why
Hours
I
of
think I'm
Nürburgring.
starting to get into
And
it
in
because
fact,
there's a lot
it's
going on.
intensified. Because of how narrow and long this circuit is, and considering there are more than 100 cars competing simultaneously, the racing will be exciting and challenging at the exact same time. Now, just to clarify, this is not an event
at the
for
Ferrari
prototype race
hypercar.
cars. So that means that hypercars from the regulations of LMH and LMDH that compete in the WEC and IMSA will not be here at the 24 Hours of Nürburgring. Nor will prototypes such as the LMP2 cars or LMP3 cars be competing at this event. So if prototypes aren't in this event, which cars are?
Yeah, what cars are here
Well,
then?
the 24 Hours of Nürburgring is mainly a GT event. This means we'll see cars that competed in other
Yes, well, I watched the movie Gran Turismo and that told me a lot. It was like my new favorite movie ever. It's the best movie.
is that there is a huge variety in different car manufacturers participating in this event. Upcoming is the list of manufacturers that are going to be participating in the 2024 edition of this race. So this includes the brands of Mercedes, Audi, BMW, Porsche, Aston Martin, Glickenhaus, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Volkswagen,
it just keeps
Mini,
going.
Dacia, Toyota,
Still going.
KTM, Subaru, Hyundai, Renault, and Cupra.
Wow.
As you can tell by this list, the amount of manufacturers committed to this race is staggering.
Yeah, it's a lot.
In fact, this equates to 17 car brands on the grid.
I guess if you're taking part in an endurance race like this, it's good to get your name out there.
For example,
Maybe that's why a load of car manufacturers take part.
SP9 is the class for FIA GT3 cars only. Then there's SP10, which is for GT4 cars only. There's also the SPS
Guys, can you see the cogs trying to work in my brain?
SCG004C competes.
I can
There's
feel
the
it. My
HT
brain
class
is
for
about
the
to
alternative
explode.
fuel entries, the V classes for production road cars, Cup classes, and finally a TCR class. That means there will be multiple drivers.
Well, yeah,
controlling
that's a
cars.
given.
At times,
In
the
any
24
endurance
Hours of
race.
Nürburgring can see over 600 drivers.
Over 600 drivers.
Definitely quite a lot of drivers out on track, especially considering other endurance races and other motorsports entirely.
Yeah.
It's true that because of the
Hence,
track,
the shock.
variety of cars and manufacturers,
Over 600
the
drivers,
drivers,
wow.
and so on,
Where do you find
we
these
get some of the
600
best
drivers?
racing in the world here at the 24 Hours of Nürburgring. And since it is a German endurance race, it makes sense that the German manufacturers have dominated.
Yeah.
The German brands that have won here include Audi, BMW, Mercedes, Opel, and Porsche. While the German brands have consistently won at this event, they aren't the only manufacturers to do so. In the past, American car manufacturers Ford and Chrysler took victory. And most recently, in 2023, a historic win was achieved by Ferrari.
Oh, yeah,
as
I did see
Fricadelli
that.
Racing took their 296
I was going to say, haven't
GT3
Ferrari won
to
it?
the top step of the podium. As I've explained,
I may not watch it, but as Ferrari is my favorite team, I follow everything that they do. That made me sound obsessive, but it's true.
And I'm interested to hear your thoughts on the matter of the 24 Hours of Nürburgring.
Well, that was an interesting video for me. For someone that is trying to get into like endurance racing and like the WEC and all of that, this video works well. But I mean, I've said in previous videos before, I don't watch I haven't ever watched a full season of like the WEC, for example, but I will every year when it comes around to it, I will watch the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Maybe I should watch the 24 Hours of the Nürburgring. While I'm at it, I might as well just get into the full season. Why not? But yeah, that was a good video. So with that being said, if you have any other videos that you'd like me to react to, drop them in the comments and work on my way through everybody's suggestions at the moment. If you did want to check out any of my other socials, they are all linked down below. And if you want to become a member on this channel and receive exclusive perks, you can also do that by hitting the join button down below. But I hope you enjoyed today's reaction, and I will catch you next time for the next one. Bye!